Two men who lost their sons to gun violence are trying now to make a difference in the New Haven community.
News 8's Noelle Gardner has a closer look at their efforts to turn their grief into purpose.
I mean, we got kids getting killed, you can't bury them. They're sitting in the freezer for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because you got to raise money. You know, it's horrible.
Douglas Bethea's life forever changed in 2006 when he lost his 19-year-old son Scotty to gun violence. He was shot to death in the Monterey Place apartment complex while picking up a birthday gift from his aunt.
He was good in school, played football, a hard worker, period. He worked 2 jobs.
Thomas Davis lost his teenage son to a bullet too. 18-year-old Thomas Jr. died in 2009 on the streets of New Haven.
I just miss looking at his face and seeing my face and the smile.
Both fathers are left with emotional scars they say will never heal.
Sometimes to this very day, because I can't believe that my baby's not here no more.
You're like, oh my God, is this real? You know, even before my son got killed, you think you're exempt from violence like this, and this show goes to show you nobody exempt from violence like this.
After their sons were taken by gunfire, both men put their ideas into action on ways to help the children and grieving families.
I don't want nobody else to go through what I went through.
Bethea started the youth program in New Haven, Nation Drill and Drum Squad, and is also an outreach worker. He dedicated his life to keeping kids off the streets and making sure they get a good education.
You need to go to school. And if you don't get up and go today, I'll be back here tomorrow, I'll pick you up, be dressed, I'll take you back to school.
Bethea can't walk a block in New Haven without families thanking him for his support.
What's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Good, baby.
Back to Thomas Davis. He created an outlet for fathers to grieve for their children.
I cried a lot, and I cried late night, and I cried for hours.
Davis says when his son was killed, there wasn't a place for fathers to grieve. That's when he started Men Cry Too.
What we try to do is prepare the father for what he's about to go through, because we've already been there. We already know exactly what he's going to go through. See, the common core of the support group is that everybody is relative to each other.
Davis says it's a group for fathers who don't have to cry alone.
What we try to do is really prep them. You know, we all deal with it, our grievance in our own way, but we try to prep him for what he's going to go through through the days leading up to the funeral.
Bethea says day or night he's there for kids in the community. He hopes by mentoring the youth, it will help end gun violence.
All these kids want is somebody they can talk to. And when they hear kids say, Dougie, listen, I need to talk to you. Can I come talk to you? All right, I'm on my way to come get you, whether it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Reporting in New Haven, Noelle Gardner, News 8.